And we are live. Hey y'all, what's going on? What is going on, honey? Jamie, that's me here. Please hop in the chat and let me know that you guys can hear me without issue. I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Definitely come in, like up the video, okay? I've gotten a few of you guys to hit me up and ask me if I have been watching Love Island USA. Okay, perfect. Thank you, C. John, the gamer. So y'all can't hear me. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So I've had a few people hit me up in my comments on Instagram, on Twitter, asking me if I'm watching this show. And I'll send out my tweets and stuff from time to time. But the first week I was lagging, but I binged watched it I think last weekend. Then I fell off a few days and then I've been able to of course catch up since I've been sick and stuff. I've been watching it. This season is pretty good. I think that I wasn't as interested in the very beginning, but it's getting good. The girls is they're giving. Okay, I am enjoying it. Now I do kind of have some subtle notes, covering the entire, few episodes of what we've seen up until the last night's episode when they brought in like some bombshells or whatever. And so we're going to talk about that. But y'all feel free to put y'all thoughts in the chat if it's anything that I could be like missing out on, something that uh-oh. Give me a second, y'all. If it's anything, yeah, y'all leave y'all thoughts in the chat or whatever. If it's anything that I could be leaving out, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and let me just see. Okay. So, all right, we get some new couples, and y'all see everybody on the screen from Bergie to I can't even remember the girl with the black hair. I think her name is Jasmine. Don't quote me because she ended up leaving earlier on. You got Keenan, you got Anna. I am so glad that Anna is gone. You have Victor, Destiny, Marco, who I cannot stand whatsoever. You have Miss Cassie, Leo, and you also have KK. All right. So there were a few couplings to come out of this. Okay, so her name is Indy KK. So I had to kind of go to this blog and let me see what she put up here real quick. All right. So by the end of the coupling, all right, at the end of the ceremony, we had Cassie and Leo being a couple. Anna, if y'all saw the first episode, baby, Anna did not care what man came out there. She was not finna budge. The same way Cassie was not finna budge. The first man that they introduced was Leo. And as they brought out the other men, neither one of those ladies was finna move from their square. But I don't know if y'all know, like I know, I just knew that Leo was gonna go for Cassie. I just knew. I said he's not gonna. Girl, Anna, you really not his type. And I feel like at some point in the season when he did go for Anna, I feel like he was just trying to be fair and give her a chance. But I truly do not believe that this man was ever interested in Anna like at all from the very beginning. I just don't believe that he was. You had Destiny and Marco to link up. I don't even understand the hype about Marco. He is my least favorite. Y'all remember when I used to review this show back in I think it was like 2 years ago when I first started reviewing it, and I can't even think of her name. It was Olivia and another person that she was who was it? I can't remember who her partner was. And Corey, I think it was Corey and Olivia, and they ended up winning the show. When I tell y'all, I cannot stand Corey, or I couldn't stand Corey watching the show. That's how I feel about Marco. Marco gives fake, he gives follower, and I just I'm not featuring him. But anywho, and I hate, let's just keep going, okay? So then Jasmine and Victor ended up linking up with each other. KK and Keenan, who I have taken a liking to. KK and Keenan being together, I think they're kind of cute. And then Anna, of course, was stuck with linking up with Bergie. And we know that she don't really like Bergie for real. Like nobody likes Bergie. Like nobody likes Bergie, and I appreciate the fact that he's getting the opportunity to meet new people. But at the same time, it's giving get Bergie ass up off the show. I'm not even gonna play with y'all or hold y'all or waste nobody's time. But it's giving get this man up off the show. We want the best for you, Bergie, but I just I cringe at seeing you not getting what it is that you want or what you feel that you deserve or anything. Like it hurts my feelings, Bergie, to see you continue to come on this screen and nobody is interested in you. Nobody. But anywho, everybody was pretty much content with their partner except for Miss Anna, and it obviously showed. I think Anna, I mean, I'm not saying Anna shouldn't have confidence in herself, but I think Anna really thought that she should have been that girl when it came to Leo. And it's like, girl, that boy, you was not his stilo. You just was not his stilo. And she was so focused on getting Leo, and she ended up getting him for a little bit. She did. She was very clear that Bergie was not her type. She made no interest on trying to get to know Bergie in any capacity for real. She just wasn't featuring it. I can't be mad at her for not faking it like a lot of people would have tried to do when it came to Bergie. So I can't even be mad at that. But yeah, he was not that guy for her. What else took place? I think Bergie and Anna were voted as like the least compatible couple at some point, which makes sense. I mean, it was obvious they were the least compatible. She wasn't into him and he was just trying to get in where the hell he fit in. So, what happened? I think we could have got some new bombshells at some point, which were Carmen and Hannah. Carmen and Hannah came into the villa. So, first of all, understand this. At the end of the day, when Bergie and Anna were voted to be at the bottom of the list, they made a decision that I don't know if I think it was the cast. I think the cast or either no, I think they put it on Bergie and Anna to make the decision on who was gonna stay versus who was gonna go. So Bergie made the decision it was for him to leave. So Bergie was gonna leave, and I felt so bad for him, y'all. When they told this man he had to leave. And I was like, dang, that's so effed up. So as he's leaving, he gets a text. He realizes, no, he's not going to be leaving. He actually gets to stay. So he gets to stay the night in the hideaway with these two young ladies here. And that's Hannah and Carmen. And Carmen, they really fucked you up on this headshot photo. Out of all the pictures they took of you, they did not have to put this out there because I think you're very pretty. And I just don't think this was a compliment at all. But Bergie spent the night with these ladies and he re-entered the villa. And I was super happy for Bergie at the time. And I love the response that everybody gave Bergie, right? When they saw Bergie come back into that villa, everybody went crazy. I love that. Because Bergie needs to feel that. You could tell he doesn't have a lot of confidence about himself and all of that. Okay. So I love that. I do hope that by the end of this show, Bergie's confidence in himself would have grown. I can imagine how many DMs Bergie is going to come home to once he goes to his Instagram and stuff. So I have no doubt that Bergie is going to find his person. I just don't believe that she's in this villa. I would love to see it for him, but I don't. I don't see none of those ladies for him. But anywho, so as Carmen and Hannah introduce themselves, they get to know everybody. And I think that Carmen ended up connecting with Victor, which left Jasmine kind of assed out for a little bit. So Jasmine didn't even have a partner. Meanwhile, Hannah was kind of making her move on Marco. And I just don't understand what is the thing about Marco and these big fake white ass teeth that I hate. These big fake white teeth and these curls that keep fading away every day. Somebody said on Twitter something about Marco's curls be or his hair or something be leaving him every day. They do. And I want him to leave. I want Marco to leave the same way his hair is leaving his ass. So I'm looking forward to that. I just it's the fake teeth for me. I hate when people see these veneers in folks' mouth and they be so big and clearly not authentic or anything. And they be like, you have pretty teeth. And I'd be like, stop it. Stop it. That's not a compliment you give to a person that went and got these big chiclets put in their damn mouth. Like, they teeth supposed to be pretty. You said clearly they fake. Okay? Clearly they fake. But I would at least expect you to say that to a person that actually naturally has beautiful teeth. Like that's cool. But I'm over him. But anyway, at the end of the day, I do believe that Hannah teamed up with Marco, which kind of left Destiny out there for a little bit, right? Destiny, you've been getting real awkward lately, and we'll get into more of that as I've been looking at more of the episodes and stuff. But Carmen ends up being with Victor, and then Hannah ends up being with Marco. Okay. Now, right before Marco and Hannah got together, he was telling Destiny that he kind of wanted to open up and get to know more people. Because Destiny, you may not want to believe this or accept this about yourself, but something about you is a bit closed off. And I don't really understand it. It's like you are a bit closed off. And when the guys end up being recoupled up with another woman, you get upset with them. And it's like, do you not understand why y'all are on this show? Y'all are on this show to get to know other people. And if he entertained the young lady because that's what y'all agreed y'all were going to do, and she ended up choosing him, how are you kind of like mad at him for that? And being so up, you wanted him to just turn her down and say, no, you can't pick me. I'm going to stay with who I'm with. That's not how the game goes. Now, I do kind of understand a little bit why she may have gotten upset with Marco, and it's because Marco ended up kissing her like on the first night. But who get kissed on the first night and then you just take it so much serious, like he just gonna stick around or something? Like, I don't know. It was just like some weird energy coming off of her, and it was like she wasn't ever letting him forget. Even when Harrison brought his fine ass on, even when he brought his fine ass on, it was like you still kind of was throwing shade at Marco. And I was kind of like, girl, let it go. Like, girl, do you see Harrison? Girl, I wouldn't give a fuck about this man over here and these fat ass teeth and this thin ass hair he got on his head. I wouldn't give a fuck about nothing he got going on, honey. Cause I'm too focused on Harrison fine ass, period. Okay. So I don't know, Destiny, but I want you to work on that because I don't want you to be eliminated. I don't want you to be eliminated. And maybe you are a bit closed off because the guys that's coming in there really ain't your type for real. Maybe they need to bring your Stilo in there and then you could really open up, you know? So anywho, Carmen. Carmen paired herself with Victor. But she tried to say that Victor was like a little too clingy for her. So she started to kind of like separate herself from him. But Carmen played America because she made it seem like she was really interested in Bergie when she wasn't. But the way she played the hell out of Victor doing that challenge, baby, I was like, oh my God. Like that was a bit of gold for me. That was a bit of embarrassing for Victor, but I kind of enjoyed it. But I felt like because I wanted Bergie to have that moment, but ultimately, Carmen, you did disappoint me. But y'all know they did this challenge, and you were supposed to like the girls were supposed to do some routine, and then once they were done, they were supposed to rescue their guy, and then they're supposed to go to the waterfall and kiss and stuff. Baby, when I tell y'all everybody got unhandcuffed, and Victor was the last one standing up there to get them handcuffs off, baby. And Carmen went and took her ass over there to Bergie and rescued him more than once. He had already been rescued. She went back to Bergie and rescued this man, and then took him to the waterfall and took him down through there. Girl, let me tell y'all, Victor was pissed, baby, and I was enjoying it because see, men like Victor. I do feel like Victor kind of had a point a little bit because, of course, we know Carmen played us. But at the same time, Victor, you acted like because of who Bergie was, and he's a man that's not fully confident in himself, you thought you were better than him. You thought that he couldn't get a woman like Carmen if you got him standing next to you because you have the muscular build. And you think that you look like what's the man name? I can't even think of his name with his fine self. Um, what's Lisa Bonet baby daddy name? That play Aquaman. You think that you over there in his lane and you really not. But in comparison to Bergie, you Jason Momoa, thank you so much, C John. So yeah, like you really think that you on some Jason Momoa type energy. And you really not when it come to Bergie. And she played you and she embarrassed the dog fuck out you. And I actually enjoyed it. Not even gonna hold y'all. I actually enjoyed it. And then this is what pissed me off, y'all. He was so mad. He literally was throwing a tantrum in my personal. And he gets in the what is it, the little room they go to, the little roommate room or whatever, in the bedroom. And did y'all catch when Marco walked in? He said, I think it was Marco. Yeah. When they came in, he said something to Bergie about Bergie being a jerk or something, or like that was a bitch move, or that was a jerk move, or that was a something. Like who 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 the fuck? Who is you talking to? Who is you talking to? I didn't like how he entered the room and said some slick shit about Bergie. I really think it was Marco. It could have been Leo, but I truly believe that it was Marco because Marco was giving me them follower vibes. So I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. But it was giving who the fuck you talking to? How y'all mad at Bergie because Carmen chose to kiss him? That's not his fault. He just followed through. She the one that also made it seem like I'm more into Bergie because Bergie has this and we have that in common and Bergie and but Bergie. But you take your ass over there, you choose Victor. If you were so into Bergie from the first night that you got to know him, why did you choose Victor? Why didn't you choose Bergie to begin with? Huh? Did I miss something? Did she choose Bergie and I missed it? Cause that's what I was confused about. And then now that you done got Victor, you don't even want Victor, honey. Don't even want him. Want to shake up some feathers in the house. Decide to go over there and kiss Bergie. Now Bergie the one over there getting bullied for it. Cause then Victor over there talking cash money SHI to him. And then I think Victor said something to him about his lack of confidence or how basically he don't hold a candle next to this man. Basically, like Victor was high key in there SHIing on Bergie if you could get through the thick accent. And I was like, now see, Victor, baby, you gonna have to motherfucking go. You gonna have to go. And everybody, all the men in there, not all of them, but let me tell y'all, Keenan, this one, Keenan showed up for me, baby. Because the way Keenan was like, y'all, chill, let him talk. And I love stuff like that. Because I do not like when people see a person that's not confrontational and everybody wants to pile on. Because y'all know he not confrontational. Like, chill. Let him talk. He already got social anxiety and it's already hard for him to get his words out and stuff. So just chill, let him say what he has to say. And I love that Keenan kind of like had Bergie's back and he was like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you, man. Just go ahead and say, loved it. Loved it. I said, okay, Keenan, you getting a few points from me, honey. You getting a few points because everybody else over here just being a follower and going up for whatever reason. And it's like if Victor got an issue, let Victor have that issue on his own and he could go talk that out with Carmen. Because Bergie didn't tell her to kiss him. That's what she chose to do. So it is what it is. So womp. And there was a time where I believe that Bergie pulled Carmen to the side to have that conversation. And when Carmen was like, well, let's go talk to Victor, he didn't want to do that. And I understood why, because Bergie didn't want to make it a big issue, but he wanted her to know what was going on. And I think that Carmen was searching. Now that I look back at it, Carmen wanted drama in the villa. That was the whole reason why she kissed Bergie over kissing Victor. So now that she know that Victor has said something to Bergie, that's what she wanted, drama. That's what she was looking for. I don't know if y'all saw when Bergie wasn't trying to have the conversation. Victor came out there to talk to them anyway because Carmen went and grabbed them. They had the conversation or whatever. And then he go, Victor, like, why are y'all bringing this up? Why are we talking about this or that? Why are you telling her that she said that it was just friend vibes with you? Why are you telling her that I said that? First of all, Victor, I think you were bullshitting whatever that conversation was. And Bergie said that you were telling him that Carmen told you this or that. You were bullshitting. Okay. It was just BS. And I hate that the unseen bitch didn't give us the real conversation so that we could really see what Carmen really told you, because she could have possibly told you that, but you were BSing and kind of like deflecting, like, why are we even talking about this now? NIGGA, because you brought it up. That's kind of why we talking about it now. But in all honesty, Bergie don't even want to have the conversation. But getting to Carmen and why I think she wanted the drama was because when Victor walked off and went to wherever he was going, Carmen, after she was finished talking to Bergie, went back over there to Victor to have another mini argument. And they were bickering back and forth for a second. And I was like, girl, what is this? Carmen wanted drama. She was seeking that. She got a little bit of that. And I think that she was also looking for a reason, as Hannah ended up saying, for her to say she's not interested in Bergie, because she never was. She was looking for drama. And that's what that's just what it is. Anna, let's get to Anna because I'm so glad she gone. She got on my damn nerves for real. Anna was so interested in Leo. She really kept going after Leo until she got Leo, right? So they eventually coupled up with each other. And I did not like that. I didn't think they looked good together at all, but that's what she wanted. Okay. Once this happened, when Cassie learned that he was getting to know Anna, Cassie did the thing that I wish she would not have done. She tried to hurry up and write him off and be like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I don't want to if your head can be turned so quickly that I'm not interested." And it's like, "Girl, I don't think he said he want to be with her. He just want to get to know her, and you getting pressed about this." So, okay, fine. So she jumped ship too soon, in my personal opinion. But once she jumped that ship, she tried to hop on the KK and Keenan ship, talking about how Keenan has everything that she's looking for in a man. And it's just funny because y'all be jumping ship because y'all be trying to stay on the show. It really has nothing to do with who you're really, really interested in. It's just y'all jumping ship to stay on the damn show. So at the end of the day, I didn't like that Cassie was coming for Keenan, and I thought that Keenan was gonna fall for it because that seems to be Keenan's thing. He damn near fall for any woman that'll come to him and say that she got any slight interest in him. Okay, so that's cringe worthy. But at the end of the day, Cassie played his ass. Because when they did a challenge, she did all that talking about how she was interested in him. They did a challenge. Once they do this challenge, he tries to kiss her and she pulls back from him. And if that wasn't embarrassing, I don't know what to tell you. Because they had a full conversation about how she was interested in him and he was feeling her and this and that or whatever, only for her to pull back and not be as interested as we thought. Then they do a challenge and Cassie wanted to be messy as hell, talking about Keenan was giving her googly eyes. I was like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that boy was giving you no googly eyes. I think you just saying some shit just to say that because you feeling away because he just gonna ride out with Cassie. Everything that I'm sorry, he was gonna ride out with KK. Everything you're doing isn't making him more interested in you. So what is that about? You trying to shake up somebody else's mess? Like you wanted some drama too, girl. But anywho, so all in all, after Cassie realized she wasn't finna get nowhere with Keenan, she started back feeling her original person, which was Leo, right? Well, I was kind of here for that. Go back to who was interested in you. So when they got back and they started getting to know each other and wanted to, see what's up or whatever, Miss Anna started to feel a way about it. Anna got pissed. Anna got mad when she learned that they were still trying to connect with each other. And so Anna decided to go and have a conversation with Leo and make him feel guilty about stuff. And then tried to have more than one conversation with Cassie, trying to make her feel guilty. And what I couldn't understand is, why are you so mad and pressed when you didn't give a damn? You didn't give a damn about Cassie in the beginning when you went after Leo. And why didn't Cassie or anybody say, hello, we were coupled up first before I even got with you, girl? So you just expect that to be cut straight off because you thought that all my interest was in you? No, I was already interested in somebody else to begin with. You intruded on what me and her had going on. I gave you a little piece of a chance. Now I'm back on her. It is what it is. And it was just the way that she kept trying to make people feel guilty. And then when she found out they kissed each other, feeling like she's obligated, that they should have told her something and this and that. And I was like, this is some weirdo shit. This is some weirdo manipulator type stuff when she knows exactly how she got with Leo to begin with. You did the same exact thing to Cassie. Cassie slick doing the same thing back to you, and I feel like rightfully so. It's payback. It is what it is. And he was her man first. So whatever. Um yeah, I couldn't stand Anna. She was getting on my nerves when they brought the new people into the house. And I think she sat with Kenzo because I think I think that's when Kenzo, Emily, and Jonah may have came into the house, and she sat with Kenzo. Her whole interaction with him was cringeworthy. I mean, I guess she kept trying to crack joke after joke after joke, and I don't know if she was nervous, but between the jokes and her always playing in her hair, I was just like, like you're very awkward. You're awkward. I don't know if you're trying to lay it on thick because you don't want to go home and you're hoping he finds interest in you or something, but yeah, no, not feeling it. What else happened? Yeah, we talked about Victor. Victor was ultimately sent home. Carmen stayed, but it wasn't long before, um, Carmen flipped the switch. Soon as Victor got put out the house, because they had to make a decision between Carmen and Victor, and it was very hard. And Bergie actually fought for this girl to stay in the damn house. Fought for this girl to stay in the house because he felt like he had a real connection to this bimbo. She stays in the house. Victor leaves, and within a few hours of Victor ass being gone, Carmen lets everybody know pretty much that she didn't like how Bergie was willing to let her go have the conversation with Victor by herself. Girl, what? He didn't even, I feel like he should have been honored too. If he didn't want to have the talk, you should have honored that. You wouldn't have had to go have that damn conversation by yourself. Because he didn't want to do all that. Okay, read the room, read the person that you say that you like. But shout out to Hannah, because Hannah hit the nail on the head. Hannah was like, I think she's just searching for a reason. That's what she was doing the whole time. She knew she didn't really like him. She was just searching for a reason to get out of it. Same way she searched for a reason to get out of it with Victor. I don't know what Carmen's claim to fame is, but I really feel like she's not on this show to find interest in nobody. I think she's only on this show to up her social status, her influencer status, in my opinion. Hannah, but let's get back to you real quick. Can you stop crying about every damn thing? Like, you get attached so quickly. And y'all don't even be knowing these people. Like, girl, it be a week and y'all be over here talking about best friend. Stop. Stop it, please. Stop. Because I think when Jasmine got eliminated or something, somebody got eliminated, she cried. I think when I don't know if she cried with Jasmine, but when Carmen was up for elimination, she boo-hooing. Anna decided she finna eliminate her damn self. She just a crying. I'm just like, Hannah, you getting on my nerves. You and your man. And we gonna put y'all in the bottom next time. So y'all can decide which one of the two of y'all gonna stay or go. Cause I'm tired. Who else? Yeah, Cassie versus Anna, that whole drama. Cassie got her man back. Yeah, Anna self-eliminates because when it comes, y'all, this was so funny. So y'all know we ended up getting them three, like I said, them three new bombshells had entered the house. It was Emily, Jonah, and it was also Kenzo. So all of them came into the house. Of course, Emily went and entertained, what's his name? Keenan. Made it seem like she was interested in Keenan, right? When it came down to elimination and they started to note who all they were interested in or who they wanted to couple up with, and she also made it seem like she was interested in Marco too now. When I tell you, when the words Harrison came out her mouth, y'all should have saw the way the heads dropped. And like, Marco looked disappointed and Keenan truly looked disappointed. Keenan looked really pissed, like, oh, girl, it's like Keenan wants to get away from KK. Like, I don't know what that's about. He's saying he wants them to be together. He wants to test their love and stuff. But I don't know. It's also given that you're trying to get away from her. You're trying to get out of the relationship. But I do appreciate him admitting to her that is kind of true. He does want to like test out something else and get away because he says their relationship is going too perfect. And all of that. And then he tells her he thinks he's falling for her. I feel like some of that could be true. But then I don't know. Keenan got away with women, so he could be just playing her with the words. Who knows? But yeah, what else was there? Oh, yes, the other thing. When it was time for Jonah to say who he wanted to be with, girl, did y'all see Anna? When that boy said Destiny, baby, Anna was like, ugh, like her eyes like that. I saw that exhale, baby. I saw that. Anna was pressed. Anna was like, oh, that's my cue. But Anna, why not just stay? Ain't nobody telling you to be with Bergie, stupid. You could have stayed and waited for the next set of men to come into the house. I think the next man, Mike, could have possibly been your man. Because I don't really think Mike into the black women anyway. Okay? So your man probably would have been Mike. But girl, when you stood up there and you was over there saying, Bergie, I'm not going to couple up with you. I see you as a little brother or whatever you said. So why would I couple up with you? When she said that, I knew she wasn't going to pick anyone else. And I knew she was going to go home. And I said, we get exactly what it is that we wanted. Maybe not in the way that we had wanted, but I'll take it. I would have loved for her to have been eliminated by her cast members, but she did the elimination. So I'm like, that's fine. Get her the hell out of here because you're not going to be spending all your time in the villa trying to make people feel guilty and bad because they decided to reconnect. No, ma'am, we're not going to do that. So get your out. I was glad. So she left, and that's where they were. What else happened? I'm trying to see. Ooh, girl, no. So Hannah and Marco hit the hideaway. Why the fuck did y'all put Hannah and Marco in the hideaway? Why did y'all put Hannah and Marco in the hideaway? I just knew they was finna say Leo and Cassie. And I only say that because they have the strongest, like their chemistry with each other is much stronger than a Marco and a Hannah. And I just could like, and Marco gives lazy to me. Marco gives a lazy fuck. I'm sorry. That's just the vibe that I get from him. But Hannah is like really falling all over him. And she's like, oh, I think I'm falling. Like, I'm not all the way falling, but I'm closer to the edge and yada, 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 yada. Uh-uh. Who got 70 bodies? Marco got 70 plus bodies? I know he don't. Marco got 70. Please answer that. Marco got 70 plus bodies? Couldn't be. Number is given fabricated. I don't believe that at all. Okay. And it could have been 70 bodies of people that was putting in more work than his ass. Not 71 bodies. Oh, absolutely not. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe. No, 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 no. I don't believe that. And because the hideaway action that we saw wasn't giving shit. Him trying to be on some freaky stuff and then the damn things up there pinching his nipples off. Like, girl, what is happening here? Ow, ow, oh, it's hurt. Oh, oh, like, you tried to take it there. And then what did we see? Her on top of him. No, 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 no. Y'all will let Marco lie to y'all if y'all want to. And if he has 70 bodies, maybe it makes sense. That's why every piece of his hair is shedding thin now. For every cheating, his hair is falling out or clump. Yeah, so maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. But I just feel like Keenan knew about had more energy in that hideaway than Marco and Hannah. And Hannah over there just all over him. Girl, I need somebody to come in and tear them apart. That's what I want. I want somebody to come in and rip them apart. And I don't want nobody to come in for Marco. I want somebody else to come in that Hannah is going to find herself flustering over. But ain't no telling because they done already smashed. And when women go ahead and smash the men, they get this attachment that's really unnecessary. Girl, that's what I'm saying. 22 years old? No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And see, this is the part that I hate for him because a lot of times, by the time he 30, give him 10 years, he ain't gonna have no curly top. None. It's gonna be gone. Marco, I don't know what you doing. You know you got a little kinky curly or whatever. Like, don't pull on it too hard. Okay. I don't know if you mixed or not, but some things people do with their hair, you might not be able to do with yours. You might need to get with Leo. You might need to get with Leo. You couldn't use Victor's products. Okay. You're not gonna be able to use Harrison products like that. You might need to go talk to Keenan and Leo. Okay, because you keep fucking around, you ain't gonna have no curls in a few years, honey. But anyway, um, that's on you. What else? They were talking about how they felt like Harrison was faking, I guess, his connections or his interest in certain people when it came to Destiny because they felt like he moved on so fast from her. Um, Not really. I'm trying to see who else connected. Like, I didn't really I don't know. I can't really say that he was just moving on from her so fast and so damn quickly. But I mean they see what we don't see, but I guess Destiny when he tried to go talk to Destiny when Harrison did, Destiny just has this dismissive thing, and I'm just so confused by it. She be acting like she not bothered because of course she was real bothered with Marco, right? But as things progress, she be trying to act like she not bothered, but she really is. And I don't like that dismissive thing that she does. And it's like, Destiny, understand the show that you're on, sweetheart. They're gonna change up. It doesn't mean they won't come back to you, but that's just how the game goes. Um, let's see what else. Oh, when it came down to voting for who's gonna go out on a date with I think her name is Imani and Mike. Listen, let me tell y'all, I think that Mike is very handsome. I do. I will give him that. I think Mike is very handsome, but can I just say, upper body versus lower body is not working. It's not working. I don't like it. Upper body versus, like, it's so broad and big, and then everything else is super slim. But it maybe it's the photo because I feel like I couldn't really tell that, from the video. But yeah, I don't like it. But anywho, Imani and Mike. First of all, I wanted KK to go on that date with him. Hands down, period. Because the whole conversation when Emily came into the house and she was over there talking to Keenan about how she was interested in stuff. Let me tell y'all, Miss KK was crying. And it's really because they went to the hideaway and they got it in. And KK, you just feel like because you gave him your coup de trois and gave him a good night or whatever the case is, that he's not gonna be out here trying to get to know um other women or whatever. And it's just like, I mean, I hate that for you, but you gotta know that ain't gonna keep him. That's not gonna keep him. The cootie twat not gonna keep, okay? But don't mean it wasn't good. It probably was very good. It's just not gonna keep. And you gotta understand the show that you on, okay? So she was crying all over the place. I don't want to see KK crying over this man. Really, I want her to get in the game. But what was pissing me off is that y'all are not sending enough men in that are going to be interested in Destiny and KK in the black. Let's just be into the black girls. Let's just be honest. You're not sending enough men in that are going to be interested in the black girls. And I question Harrison. I'm not gonna lie, even though everybody is saying that they think that he being fake, they could be. Because Harrison was fine. Dude, I mean, and he is, that's a fine man. But I'm not gonna lie, I did question, like, is he really into her or what's up? You know what I'm saying? Another white man that chose Destiny. Are you really into her, or are y'all taking that angle like some of the other people do when they come on the show and they be like, oh, let me team up with the black girl because I know that it's a lot of black people that's gonna be in support of that. So I don't know, but y'all should send more people in that's gonna be interested in a KK so we really can put this relationship to a challenge, since that's what Keenan wants so damn bad, right? So for KK to get selected, I was here for that. I was like, yes, KK, go out there, girl, and get on that date. And did y'all see how Keenan could not take it? He could not take it. And I loved it so much. And then he gonna tell her, he said, be good. He said, have fun, but don't have too much fun because you coming back to daddy or you coming back to something like that. And she was like, yeah, don't worry. And I'm like, no, BIT, don't tell him that. Let him think he gotta worry. You should have said, yeah, we'll see. Like, you shouldn't have really gave him no validation that he ain't got nothing to worry about. Meanwhile, he got you up here crying and all the other stuff that he be having you. Like, no, ma'am. No, let him sweat his little heart out. But anywho, so KK got chose for the date to go over there with Mike, and it was cute. But what I did not like, first of all, y'all, it was Mike saying, "Is KK right?" That kind of made me feel away. I said, "Not you don't even know her name," because they watched the show before they even go into the villa. So that's why I'm like, "How you don't know her name?" Told some, "Is KK right?" I said, "Oh, that means that you really ain't that interested for real, for real." For real, for real. The people already got rumors saying you don't even like black women. Ooh, and then when I hear you say it's KK, right? I said, mama. He don't like you. But play it up because Keenan ain't gotta know that. Play it up, right? So they had a little conversation or whatever. It did seem like to me, although KK was happy to be there, she was a little bit of closed off just a bit. Just a little bit, to me, but I was glad she was on that day. He thought her eyes was beautiful. I think KK is so gorgeous. I think she's such a beautiful girl. Um, so yeah, I don't like her wigs, and I don't do what you want to do with that. But beautiful face, absolutely. I think that Mike is actually a cute guy. And I'm like, I can see it. Even if y'all just want to play for a little bit and put it in Keenan face, I'm not gonna be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all want to do. Now, can we switch over to the other bombshell? Imani, bitch. That hoe bad. Do you hear me? That girl look good. That bitch is fine. I was like, oh my God. Like that girl. Come on, Dr. Wendy Osefo Edges. Come on, Dr. Wendy Osefo Edges. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I said, oh, that bitch is bad. I said, uh, ain't going nowhere no time soon. I said, that's a bad bitch right there. She's gorgeous. I said, that's how you bomb when you bomb shelling, bitch. That's how you bomb. Period. When she came in, I said, let's go. Let's go. They done sent Bergie out there. Bergie so damn shook. His whole body done turned red as fuck. I said, Bergie, baby. Bergie, baby. Bergie was so, did y'all see? He was so red, but he was so cute. I'm not gonna lie. He was so cute, but he was too, I said, oh my God, I don't know if he's blushing, if he's nervous, if it's everything, but his face, his neck, and his arms are red as fuck. Oh my God. And she was like, Bergie, are you flirting with me? He said, yeah, I hope so. And I'm like, oh, damn, Bergie. That's a key sign that she not really interested. That she asked, are you flirting with me? Like, girl, what? But listen, they had a cute little conversation. But Bergie, your time gonna be up real soon. But I don't want to talk about you, babe. That motherfucking Leo. Now I know Leo may be more into his Caucasian, Dominican, whatever, okay? His Spanish women and stuff. But listen, the chemistry coming off the table at the time between Leo and Imani, I said, oh baby, they would fuck some shit up in this villa. They would fuck some stuff up in this villa. And I would love to see it. I do not think it's going to happen. But if she decided to snatch him from Cassie, I wouldn't even be mad because it'd be like, Cassie, that's what you get though. I was with you when it came to the Anna situation. But the way you came at my girl KK and Keenan, I am not going to be on your side. And I would love for that bombshell to come in for you to see that you can't compete. And the only person that's going to really ever save you is always going to be Bergie. Bergie going to always be the one to keep you on the show. Because who going to partner up with him anyway? Yikes. But girl, Imani, she, she finna get y'all some run for y'all money. At least that's what I hope that she do. I hope that she does. I hope Imani come in that bitch and have everybody shook. I'm talking about Harrison over there like, what's up? No, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody except for you, Keenan, because I'm tired of how you be looking. Every time somebody come your way, you be over there trying to sniff their drawers. Stay over there with KK and figure out your life. But I mean, even Marco, I want Marco to be on her heels too. So much so that she drop him like a bad habit. Like, I want everybody on Imani, and all she got to do is sit up there and be like, okay, which one I want today? Like, baby girl is gorgeous. And I can't even say that I wanted her to, I would have liked to see her from the beginning because I think she's coming in at the right time. You know? I think she's doing what a bombshell should be doing. And baby girl came in there bomb shelling. Let us pray that she does not get on our bad side. But I would love for her to make Hannah sweat. I just would like to see a lot of the girls sweat. I would. And I hope that she also, if she sees something, say something. If you see something, call them out. If you think Carmen fake, say what it is. Like, let her know. Like, keep it up. But yeah, I mean, the season is definitely giving. I know I have not been giving you guys reviews because I've been over here trying to like, catch up on my own and stuff like that. But I might be giving y'all some reviews and stuff. Um, I do believe that the next episode is about to drop in like 30 minutes. Let me check my Peacock and stuff because I'm probably gonna rewatch if I can the last episode before this one comes back up. But yeah, I know the next one's about to come up. Everybody's about to, meet. Oh, how can I forget? How can I forget? Um, well, this ain't really major, but Destiny also got a chance to sit down with Mike. And Destiny tried to do flirting, but it wasn't hitting for me. But Mike kept telling her how beautiful she is because Destiny is very pretty. I think she has a very pretty face. But I think that she's also socially awkward at the same time. But I did also see in the previews where it seems like her and Mike are really going to get to know each other more. And she's about to be super happy. Like it seems like her personality may come out more with him than it has with anybody else that she's been partnered up with. But the question is whether he is going to actually choose her. And then Imani finna come in there and definitely have some stuff shook the hell up because KK gonna be up there crying. And I'm like, I'm tired. Stop crying over him and get up onto somebody else. And when they showed a preview for her talking to Mike, Mike is like, what's up? Like, what's good? You pulled him for a chat, but you ain't got to say. So he's like, what's up with you? How you doing? Whatever. Da, da, da. He's like, what you got going on? She's like, oh, I'm chilling. I mean, I'm open, I'm chilling, but you giving hesitancy as well. So it's like you still holding out hope over Keenan. And I just don't want that to leave you messed up. Like, and it's like not even just for the show, but even beyond the show. Like, I know you're interested in him. You don't want him to turn his head or nothing like that. But what if you put your all into him now and then as soon as the show is over, he dumps you? Like, eh. I mean, I guess you can't gauge, and I guess you just don't know when a person gonna break up with you or whatever. But I can't take it. Just stop crying over him, you know. But anywho, ooh, girl, episode 6 and drop. I'm finna go ahead and catch y'all in the next one, honey. Like up the video, and I will talk to y'all in the next review. Bye bye.